The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Here!
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Boring!
Here we go. Look at you, Boozehound. Let's go.
Useless, evil, conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Shake your hands. Time for takeoff. Embrace the ice.
Boring! Useless! Here! 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 Worthless! Boring! Useless! Boring!
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra. There's a pleasant breeze and glory. Sunshine. Can get away? Let's play! Coming Satellite! Surrender! My apologies!
Lament! Worthless! Here! Before me!
careless.
Take flight.
Useless.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, boo! Time for takeoff.
Freeze!
Embrace the ice!
Freeze!
Yeah.
Freeze!
Disappear.
Freeze!
Fall here. The day has finally come.
Shaken and stirred! Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Diana special!
Useless. Is this retribution?
Time for takeoff.
Fall before me! Taste my blood!
Unthinkable! Can't handle your drink. Yahoo! Whirling snow. Yeah! Shaken and stirred. Scratch. Let's play. Think you can get away?
The wrong test subject will suffice.
Brace yourself.
The wrong test subject.
Yeah!
Fall before me!
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Here we go.
One strike will suffice.
Look at you, Boozehound. Think you can pull... Embrace the ice. Yahoo! Yeah.
Fall before me!
Let's play. Here we go.
Before me! Fall before
Think you can get away? Oh dear. Here we go. Shaken and stirred.
You win this battle. Another test cell.
Yahoo!
Freeze!
takeoff. Let's play. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Super swirl. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Can't handle your dream.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless!
Shaken and stirred.
I'm ready.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies. Brace yourself.
Taste my blade.
Yahoo!
This is over.
Here we go. Yeah, time for takeoff. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your jutsu.
Boring! Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Sakura swirl. Think you can get away? Look at you, Bruiser.
Useless! Lament! Here!
It's the wrong time. Like this.
Boring!
Let's go.
Another test.
Time for takeoff. Shaken and stirred. Can't handle your drink. Take flight. Yeah, embrace the ice.
Evil conquering! Here!
Cheap tricks.
Worthless! Here!
Look at you, Boozel. Think you can get away? Yahoo! My apologies. Yeah! Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Here we go. Take flight. handle you. Let's play! Time for takeoff.
Foreign! Disappear! Worthless! Here! Here!
Look at you, Boo! Think you can get away? Embrace the ice!
Useless! Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Shut it!
Shake it and stir it! Sayonara special! Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Boring!
Here we go! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Look at you, Boo!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Time for takeoff. Let's play! Embrace the ice!
Useless! Disappear! Here! Here! Shut it! Here! Worthless!
Shake it and stir it! Sayonara special!
Boring!
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves! Whirling snow!
This.
food. Time for takeoff.
Boring! Lament! Worthless!
The wrong test subject.
Here!
Shaken and stirred. Think you can get away? Yahoo! Kamiso George! Sumetsu! Yeah!
Like this.
My lucky day!
Shaken and stirred.
Evil conquering! Useless! Boring!
Time for takeoff.
Dang.
Sunward swirl. Take flight.
Boring!
Like this.
It's my lucky day.
Whirling snow. Yeah.
Useless. Very.
Here we go.
Let's get down to business.
Embrace the ice. Think you can get away? Yahoo! Shake it out!
Get out of my way! This. Let's get down to
Take flight.
business.
Yeah.
How's this?
Orange.
To the ferry. Worthless!
Time for takeoff. Let's play. Diana Special. Sakura Swirl.
To the ferry. To the ferry. Useless. There's more! Boring! Here!
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Sketch!
Boom!
My apologies! Yeah! Ah! Hip! Ha!
To the ferry.
Yeah!
My lucky day.
Can't handle your dream. Come.
Say no more.
Time for takeoff. Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
Finally, Fairy.
Demons do not stop for the rain. Move.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away? Diana Special! Think you can bully me? Whirling snow!
Fairy.
Sakura swirl! Here we go! Time for takeoff. I'm heat shaken and stirred! My apologies!
Cut down. Like this.
Boring! Useless!
Brace yourself! Think you can get away? Look at you, Bootail!
Boring! Disappear! Here! Here!
Cut down. Like this.
The rain stopped.
here so early?
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak?
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay,
Dia, wait.
what's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday.
Fine.
Demons do not stop for the rain.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff.
Down to business.
Kamisato art. Soretsu. Take flight. Yeah.
Finally, Finally, No. The rain stopped.
Diana special.
My lucky day.
Think you can bully me? Think you can get away? Yeah! Whirling snow!
To the very
Yeah! Embrace the ice!
This will do!
My apologies! Yeah!
Cut down!
Yeah!
Like this.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can bully me?
They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. And let me put it this way. Agreeing to...
You stay right there!
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Paimon's dizzy.
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper, it glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro archon.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, the symbols on the gate belonged to the Scarlet King's civilization. This structure, it could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King!
What's he doing here? And
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord...
he's not actually gonna...
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in God.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Rahman, what are you gonna do about your...
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman,
Huh?
do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you...
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King...
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an...
for takeoff. Think you can bully me? Shake it and stir. Whirling snow, Kamisato art, Sumetsu. Here we go. Think you can get away? Let's play. Yeah. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Take flight.
Boring!
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go! Sayonara Special! Sakura Swirl! Yahoo! Think you can get away? Brace yourselves. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah! Let's play!
Useless. Worthless. Huh.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Look at you, Boozle. Think you can bully me? Whirling snow, embrace the ice.
It's a sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
Reduced to just standing around. How...
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Oh, these are...
They left something behind. Yes.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high
You can read ancient Scarlet King.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too cut the scent of life. Is it trying to tell it?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the academia's...
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for... You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King.
But this doesn't make...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became...
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard the surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not... The Scarlet King's death The all but total annihilation of our civilization. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known.
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make...
My Eremites and I, what do we...
Hey,
I should probably go.
what's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time for us to...
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on this. And I'll return every last one of your mad... your village keeper.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy...
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone.
That must have been rough. But he seems to...
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy... It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people.
The outcome, at least...
We should get going too. Let's head back. Have a proper meal. Sino, we're leaving.
Stop yelling.
Worthless!
Can I go catch up on my... And away I go! Scratch! Make my escape. Ready for a rehearsal? Huh. Here we go. Huh? Can I go catch up?
Failing.
I'm out of here! And away I go! Make my... Scratch!
That's close enough. Failing. Just following orders.
Useless. Impossible.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Something's come up? Nick.
Rahman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged.
I guess all I can say now.
Don't mention it. But we share a
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on...
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, your superiors have kept you quite...
They,
Don't play dumb. They extract divine canned knowledge.
I don't really...
Well, you better start talking!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh? That sure didn't sound like a fancy...
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly the withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like...
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis, and said he wanted to... The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression... He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the...
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an... After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Fest with the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency. They were able to use it. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact... Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that... If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only...
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in This is but a form of phototaxis.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you...
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power. Slowly but surely, people began to forget.
So...
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village.
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a...
Hey! say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
Or I can go fetch some.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels so...
What a whirlwind of a story.
It seems like there'll be more issues.
Still, now's a good time to make...
It's time to make a
Indeed.
So,
crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's...
The next time we gather here...
Yep, it'll...
Don't rush. Take it slowly.
He started...
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way! You're...
I was joking. I know my books are far...
Ugh, you're still...
Don't rush. Take it slowly. Would you like me...
No way!
I was joking.
Ugh, you're...
By the way, do you still remember?
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, hey, haujinn! Fancy meeting you here.
Thanks to the help of people like you and but I've been feeling... it's a lot.
Huh? What?
Nothing specifically. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of... He seems very fond of you, too.
Sure, let's go. Brace yourselves. Uncle Tien, we're here to chat with you.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Hoishi, why don't you... I heard that you've been traveling. Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry. I'm quite all right. It's... as I grow older, I'm starting to find that with... I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu to...
How difficult is it to
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is, historically speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommend...
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady...
Correct. Unfortunate, not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all...
It's Yelan!
Jackpot. Uncle Tien here asked me to assess 3. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu.
What do you think? Makes sense. After all, whoever the next Tianshu is, it does still... Paimon's really curious to see...
All right then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tien, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the
Huh? Yelan...
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ning... So, how about this? If you're investing...
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house. You're all set?
Uncle Tien seems really worn down.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tien is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Try to keep all that in mind. Of course.
Qianwei? Mingbo?
Let's leave that until we get to Yue. All right. Heads in the...
Got it. We'll keep our eyes what? Here we go.
Peaceful neighborhood.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been That's called being complacent.
Oh, come on.
All right, you two. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying...
Fine.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them I've split it into 2 stages. Current affairs and planning, and in the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
Wow. One of them is really...
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be... There's still some time. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just... Finished, huh? What did...
Everyone took it.
Of course they did. They have the chance, and keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as That's for me to know. We'll see the candidates now. Let's do...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh? So you two? I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps... I trust you've read through my manifesto?
Mind your tone, mister.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a cloud retainer. You know this Adeptus? With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition.
Oh, is it my...
Yes. Please, and...
I've worked there for... I have 12 active cases at the moment. My current work is related to urban planning.
Is it?
You know what? Let's...
Oh, okay.
Hello. What would you like to know? You're here to assess me, so ask...
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have...
Very fair question, but I'm confident in my plan. I visited... Of course, two different problems can be interconnected and very complicated.
How do you plan to determine whether you are...
A great question. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor...
Nice answer.
He seems like a great guy. Everything...
Here's my take on what we just... As you saw, But he is very... Mingguo's plan is more thorough and more measured, but he and Shenwei are otherwise polar opposites.
Perfect
Last but not least, Yi. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. But what really interests me is...
Great!
We'll see. All right, then let me ask this.
I didn't want to say anything. Those three candidates have all studied under me in the past. But Shenwei went on to focus on his business.
Whoa! So how did you get to...
Shenwei was referred to me by an old friend. We first met while fishing. Yi came from a poor family. He reminded me of a younger version of myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed how quickly... Quite. And now, all of a sudden, the young are growing up and...
I don't know, Uncle Tian. You still...
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than...
Sounds like you sure look...
Ooh, there's nothing quite like fishing to pass the time. Ooh, and freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish.
Fresh fish soup.
Doesn't it? Also, when we've been fishing recently, Yi, that flavor makes for a fond memory. But it might...
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
I appointed you. Had you not asked me why Yi's ideas were so similar to... This decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Remember, you...
Understood. Come on, let's go.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tian. Look at... So, it's gonna be Yi, right? His manifesto was written...
Easy.
Huh?
No, nothing like that. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only... For example...
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Ugh! Who are they?
Did they scare you? These two are as my trusted assistants. They are always standing guard nearby. Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information...
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time.
Nothing can take that guy down.
Shanghua, Visit all the commerce...
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
Jur-E. Well, obviously, as the most promising candidate, we will be in... Let's go to the docks first.
If we're looking for information, he does business at the...
That's...
Huh? What's Polite doing here today?
Look, you're asking price. Come on, hear me out. I accidentally dropped one into a well. Even so. All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to... Okay.
Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsetias are mine. I got to them first.
Actually, we want to ask you about...
Juri? I've heard a story about him. One of his neighbors was terribly rude. He returned cruelty with kindness.
Oh, he sounds like a decent...
Why are you asking? Well then...
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Lean Long. Come on, try not to let him see...
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
I understand. Let's walk and talk. So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine who likes to have a drink...
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you. Try not to let him see you. We want...
I understand. Let's walk and talk. So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, and...
What's the hurry? Don't get too close, or he'll see you.
My friend...
Try not to let him see you. We want...
I understand. Let's walk and talk. So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine who likes to have a drink now and then... He fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me, then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Thank you very much, Miss Linlong.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me. Juri seems to get along
we shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet.
Do we have to? Wait, you're not just trying to dig up...
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free.
We will? Well, come on!
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmonger.